aka Mr. Cheap Sense, back with a fragrance review. Actually, I unboxed this fragrance yesterday and I did a short video on it. And my initial thoughts on it was pretty good. I liked it. Actually, I love it. I love the scent. I've heard some people say that the opening is kind of harsh because it has that lemon opening to it. Me personally, I don't mind the lemon opening. Um, the dry down is special. This is something special, guys. And I have another fragrance that I purchased before I purchased the one I'm going to talk about, but um, I have one called Le Parfait, and actually I just sold that fragrance, so I have to repurchase it again. It wasn't but like $23 or something like that on FragranceX.com, but um, Le Parfait is right up my alley when it comes to fragrances. I love sweet, I love subtle, soft, sensual, sexy fragrances. Um, and this one that I'm about to um, bring to you right now, again, is actually in the same category. It's just a little bit stronger. But uh, without further ado, the fragrance that I am talking about is Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is a gorgeous fragrance. Um, when I purchased um, Le Parfait, I was already sold on Armoff, and Le Parfait sealed the deal with me. Club de Nuit has actually solidified the fact that I am going to purchase more and more of Armoff's fragrances. And for those people who don't know, Armoff is notorious for clones, and this is supposed to be a clone of um, Creed's Aventus. I've never smelled Aventus, so I can't vouch for that. But this fragrance in its own right is gorgeous. I love it. I have gotten so many compliments off of this today. Today is the first day I wore it. I put it on. Um, it was like 5 something this morning, and right before I was on my way to work. And when I got to work, one of my coworkers passed by me, and he was like, "Oh man, I see you put it on extra heavy today, huh?" And I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Yo, cologne." I was like, "Nah." I said, this is something new that I bought, and I don't even have to spray that much on. I only sprayed like 2 or 3 sprays of this, and it was out there. It was doing its thing. So by the end of the day, I possibly had close to compliments, and that's no exaggeration. I clocked out at 2:30, and I went up on the fifth floor because, like I said, I sold the Le Parfait by Armoff to one of my coworkers. And as I was in the nurses station on the fifth floor, I had stopped to holler at some other people that I know that work there, some CNAs or whatever. And when I walked into the nurses station, uh, 2 ladies wanted to smell what I had on because they smelled me when I walked up. And so I had the bottle on me. I had the Le Parfait, which was still in the box, and I had this one, Club de Nuit Intense Man, in my bag. And I pulled the Club de Nuit, the Le Parfait out, let them smell it, and they liked that one. And then when I let them smell this one, another CNA walked up, and it was a white chick. She walked up, and she was like, "Is that you smelling like that? Like, you smell great." And so right there, I got 3 compliments. 4, which is my homeboy, my coworker, and then I got a few more compliments when I was in the ER waxing the floor this morning. So um, this is a banger. I love this fragrance. This has to stay in my collection. So um, if I can go ahead and order another bottle of this, and I only paid like $33 for it. So if I can order another bottle of this, I'm gonna have it on standby as a backup. But this has to be in my rotation. I love this fragrance. I love Le Parfait, and I will order another bottle of that also, coming up pretty soon. I have another fragrance on the way also from Armoff, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but it won't be here till possibly next week. I think it said like the 16th or the 17th or something like that. So that's got me blowed because I was really ready to get my hands on that fragrance. But anyway, I'm at work, guys. I need to go ahead and get inside the building. I guess they want to try to get us in here and get us out of here as fast as possible because of the hurricane. It's supposed to start picking up sometime tonight. I'm guessing they said around 6, supposed to start getting heavy wind and heavy rain. So I need to go inside and get this out the way. Guys, on a serious note, and I said this yesterday also, with the hurricane coming, you know there's going to be heavy wind, heavy rain, there's going to be flooding, there are going to be power lines down, trees being uprooted and torn off. It's going to be utter disaster and destruction. Please be safe. Please be careful. Be mindful of your neighbors. If they need your help and you're able to get out there without jeopardizing yourself or your family's life and help them, please do so. Make sure you have what you need before it gets bad. If you need bottled water, if you need canned goods, soups, anything like that, please get out there, and get what you need and get back inside. Just all in all, just be safe, guys. The physical things, the materialistic things, I should say, can be replaced. Like vehicles, I know it's going to be a hassle if you do lose something like your house, your car, your clothes. It's a hassle. It's a headache, yes, but your life can't be replaced. So with that being said, you guys have a great evening. Be safe and smell good. Peace.